and Velocity for the representing the England side for this amazing show match between these two top tier players. If you're looking for Velocity's POV, his Twitch is quite literally visible right here if you guys want to see his point of view. That's a good save. Justuszzz looking for the initial flip reset shot. Velocity might be coming in fast. He's coming in strong. He's getting the first goal. Creating, like I said, he's got that energy boiling through his veins as of now for this show match. And already with the first goal, he will come off on the kickoff, gets a save as well. Velocity on the backboard, though. No boost, no help as well. It's only 1v1, not 3v3 anymore. You got to rely on yourself. It is a playstyle change. Justuszzz with the first goal as well. It is a playstyle change, and it can be kind of demanding to change from 3v3 immediately to a 1v1. But I think principally it should be easy for Justuszzz to, Velocity in this case, apologies, to control the output of this game more so with a save coming in. Fantastic blockage of Justuszz's attempted shots, but Justuszz's energy, I have to say, what really initially made me like Justuszz's playstyle from the first 10 seconds was his speed, and he's been very accurate with most of his shots. Most of them have not gone wide at all. Makes him more of a threatening player. Velocity, though. That's a solid flick. I don't know where Justuszzz was aiming, but he was nowhere near the defense on that one. Fantastic flick there, coming in from Velocity, and he's able to put it right over Justuszz's car. This is both of their debuts here for these two people. This is the first time I've ever been able to really see these two play off as well. Velocity on a debut, Justuszzz on a debut, and for the first time I've been able to cast these two talents as well. Velocity from England, another goal, gets in the back of the net. That is in. Velocity, good shot. Fantastic second goal to take it away. Third goal to be exact, but one that gets him a 2-goal buffer in front of Justuszzz. Like I was saying, though, between these two, this is the first time I've ever been able... it's an honor to be able to cast new people. It just goes to show what kind of underlying talent is always ready to sprout these days in the scene. And we have a lot of it. There's so many players here. And like I said, if you guys are interested in joining in and wanting to be a part of this, and if you're a top-tier player, either top 100, SSL, or near there, hoping to get an opportunity, an avenue to showcase your skills like Justuszzz is... well, RLduels is able to host you. And if you guys know anyone who's wanting to or has reached that level before, please do let us know in DMs in the Discord server. Join in. I believe there should be a command for that in a bit. Or Azumbil will be able to provide that for you guys. Gonna be a flip reset. Oh, soft good 50 off the backboard. Justuszzz in placement for the second goal. Removing that 2-goal buffer down to 1. That's the only thing that separates these two. Velocity, good attempt at that 50 in the air, but Justuszzz too strong. He's been hitting the gym. Another 50. Velocity off the kickoff. He's taking the pads. He's taking them fast, and I think he's going for the second goal here again. Fourth one, but Justuszzz, good defense. He's done his defense, Justuszzz. I'll be here all evening. No, I won't. I got things to do. And those things, one of those encompasses watching this show match. Good bump from Justuszzz. Demos him away, deletes. Velocity, awkward setup. I think he was hoping for an air-dribble setup. That's a corner touch. He has a second touch there. In control of the ball. Going in the back of the net. What an outplay coming in from Justuszzz. He saw he messed up the air dribble. He did not give up like most people do. And he continued on, getting a very strong touch to the corner. Read that play. And they kept it in control before he goes far away from his shot. Getting the third goal here, and he ties up the game equally right on time as well, because we got half here left. 250 off the kickoff. Well controlled. Velocity inches away from saving it too, but sadly for him, it will not be a lifeline he's able to reach here as the goal goes in favor for Justuszzz. 4-3. Great plays from Justuszzz. He was the player who's encumbered here. He was the one on the disadvantage, and now he's coming strong. He's going for another goal. Velocity, though, he's going to be able to get that save. And a save that will work in favor for him to tie up the game as well. Open net bestowed upon him quite nicely. And he gets another shot. Renshiro, is it actually a game 1 or overlays bugged? It would be game 1 there, Renshiro. It definitely... like I said, this is my first time casting for the channel, so things might be a little bit buggy. Forgive us there, because we are trying to sort it all out. And I see that very beautiful discussion in chat there from you guys. And I do agree with a lot of discussion that 1v1 should be something that should be looked at. They've done it before on stage once. I don't know why they never tried it again, but it should be a thing that should be done once more. Maybe they don't want to remove the main source of entertainment, which is 3v3, but 1v1, a circuit like that on LAN, to do it separate right after perhaps RLCS would make this all the more interesting to keep Rocket League a facet of interest, or maybe even introduce people more into the love of the Rocket League 1v1 scene. As we do, RLduels, myself, Zen0, Hootie Who, Fear, Johnny Boy, we've shown you why this playstyle or this platform or this playlist itself really is such an important thing. And it's because demos like this get an open net, you can showcase your rage here, Justice. Another goal, 5-4. Remove that lead from Velocity earlier. Now he's back up once more. Good 50. A challenge there from Justice. Gets him possession and the boost. It's a very dangerous combo between these top tier players here. Justice, he's been on great big names recently. If you've seen him, Justuszz's Twitter. He's had a lot of names he's played with. A very famous man, but being famed will not help you in any way to stop that shot. Velocity sends the ball flying, picking up some pads at the same time. That speed too much for Justice to react to, and he gets another goal. Velocity in with another one. Justice now, another goal, good 50. Velocity able to outplay it away. Might just win this, but Justice, rock solid defense. No fear in that man as he gets a flick. Controls that play, but I think he gave away too much space there. Velocity missed that shot. It's a bit shocking here from Velocity. I don't really expect that mistake to happen. He had an open net, but you know what? There's more to come possibly, but there's a minute left, so he depletes that time. Off the backboard, Justice hoping to stop that in the midfield. He does. Good 50. Challenging it once again. Continuing that challenge. He follows that play through into the corner, taking away Velocity's the only corner boost he could find to substantiate his hunger for something for that boost tank here. That's a good demo. Might just be a roll in here. Justice loses that play. Velocity taking the lead, 6-5. What a shot. 30 seconds left, but Justice, he's been quite dominant on kickoffs. He's not shown any fear in this case to Velocity and his playstyle. He's come back before from greater heights. Justice, a flip reset. Musty flick. He actually tries to fake it. I don't know if he didn't get the flip reset, but that's an open net for Velocity. 7-5. It looks like it might just be game over. Velocity. What a shot, what a play, and what a dominant output here against Justice. The Dutch player was so close, but yet so far. It just wasn't enough today, it seems. He tried his best, but looks like sometimes it just isn't enough to win it away. 5-8 now. The game nearing completion. It's a very weird lag that just happened there. I don't know why. But 5-8 for Velocity. That is going to be a very bitter pill to swallow, I have to say, from Justice specifically. He had a very, very good comeback in the first half. Coming back in the, just between the midway of this game here. And all of a sudden, Velocity managed to kick it through. Oh, a good flip reset shot, sadly. If they're going to continue playing like that, but maybe Velocity might be able to do a better justice to the country of England. Another flick there into the midfield. Justice, an open net. He's going to flip into it. Still controlling that. Hoping for a 50, but it's going to be well defended by Velocity. Bumped away, and Justice still maintaining possession of the ball. Takes it away to the backboard. It's up in the air. He's going to be going for the ceiling shot. Oh, a pogo. He's going mechanical with this. He still has a flip reset. He's going for a double pogo. Forget mechanical. This man's turned into a freestyler. But still well defended by a Velocity. Justice so close to the save. Velocity, fantastic demo, reclaiming possession, takes that mid boost, and Justice just about respawning time. Got a fleeting touch to the ball, but sadly wasn't enough. It goes bar in. Truly unfortunate for Justice there to lose that shot like that. But the ball does go in. Justice Loses that play. He's got possession still, but Velocity could be coming in for an immediate challenge, not trying to give Justuszzz any more space. He knows what Justuszzz is capable of, but he's given exactly that. He's going to go in for the defense, shadow defending here. Let's see if he's able to do it. Justuszzz! Oh, flick, that pops that ball over, but too much power. He's hoping to remove that possession away and any opportunity that Velocity might have had, but this one just might hit bar out. Never mind, it goes bar in. Velocity 2-0. He's dominating the performance of this game here. Game number 2 from Velocity. And Forbidden Temple has been done quite well. He's taking his time. He's being very patient, which is a good pace of change here. Change of pace, what am I saying? Change of pace from the previous game where they just went all in. But sometimes you got to give your 100% if you want to see 100% results. First minute, it's been Velocity. Justuszzz might just come back, taking his time. No boost, but who needs boost when you get a goal like that? Justuszzz. Another fantastic challenge. Outplays Velocity on that play. Velocity looked very confident that he could outplay Justuszzz here with 100 boost, but sadly for him, sometimes expectations are not to be met. 23, I sold man. Buddy, I am 23 myself, and I've nearly hit SSL. You can do it. It's not over just yet, buddy. It's, you know, we may be fossils in this game. In this game's current age structure, but that doesn't mean hope is still hope is gone. You know, you can do it. So can Justuszzz to the ceiling. He gets another play. Oh, I don't think he was really aiming to get a fleeting touch like that, but sadly that is what happened. Up into the air once more. Justuszzz looking for a shot, taking his time. Velocity doesn't have much boost in the tank here. This is all a very dire moment. A flip reset. He gets the arsenal. Velocity still has enough in the tank to block that shot. Justuszzz runs away with his tail behind his legs to the midfield boost. Flip reset shot. So much power, but still defended well by Velocity. And it's going to be going to the backboard once again. Justuszzz. He loves that backboard play to the ceiling once more. He has a flip. He's hoping to save it, but Velocity sees that challenge, collects that timing perfectly, and he gets a play as well. Oh, Velocity. A wave dash. Flip reset. He threw that ball away way too far away, though, from his possession, so he left the opportunity. Gone. I hear that's a good speed. That's a good play. Both left with no boost. Velocity still able to get a touch. He clears it away to the side wall. It's 100 boost in the tank. It's going to be another play. Up for the dribble. A flick. Justuszzz blocks it, but it works straight into favor for Velocity. Served up on a silver platter right in front of him. And it's an open net that gives him another 2-goal buffer. That is truly unfortunate for Justuszzz. Oh my god, what a play between these two. Just absolutely amazing, but truly at the same time, heartbreaking for Justuszzz. No justice was done to him. I would call it truly unfair here. And now this ball still in possession, but he's looking like he has to give it up here eventually. 50 boost in the tank versus Velocity. And now with 100 boost here, he's got one more chance here. Looking for a goal. Velocity just trying to bide his time. I think he's trying to waste time, really, but Justuszzz right behind him, tailing him as best as he can with no boost. And now it's Velocity's turn, and the prey has been hunted. Velocity up into the air. Immediate flip reset. He gets it for the musty flick. Don't think he's going to get much power, but he takes it to the ground, and he uses that flip wave dashes to get an extra bit of power to that shot. A little bit of extra oomph, one might say here, as he gets that goal as well at the same time. Right underneath Justuszz's car, 4-1. This game is underhand and well controlled here by Velocity. Game number 1 and 2. Velocity takes it away. Looks like that 6-man's has helped him. Bear with his confidence really for Velocity. Otherwise, Justuszzz still coming in slightly cold, but he's coming in strong. Game number 2 just goes to show the kind of quality that Justuszzz can output with his mechanical ability. Oh my god, that's a great save from Velocity. Oh, sorry, Justuszzz here. He's got no boost. Zap dash into the ball. He could go for a shot. He hits that wide right into the hands of Velocity. Hoping for a goal here. Velocity biding his time with that dribble. Justuszzz immediately challenging. He couldn't bear to have Velocity on that ball for too long. Up into the air, gets a good first touch. Flip reset. He gets a pop. Double pop. It's not going to work though. Justuszzz clears it down. Midfield, he loses that boost. Forced to take the corner. Velocity right behind him. Probably going for a corner shot. Justuszzz bumped away. Open net for Velocity. He hits that top bins. What a play, what a shot, what a goal, what a sequence of events. 5-1. Velocity has truly decimated any hope that Justuszzz might have had. But Justuszzz, though, still not giving up. Going for a win on the kickoff, but loses that shot, still goes wide. Velocity 100 boost. Taking his time with the ball now. Up from the side wall. Possibly a pinch opportunity. Doesn't really go for it. Taking away. Up. Oh, a Cuxier pinch. Going fancy here. Justuszzz. Sadly, just not enough here. And the latter half of the game. Near completion. It's 5-1 now. Justuszzz. I don't think he's going to have any hope of a goal. And if it does, it's going to be nothing more than a pickup to raise his confidence, because this has been an utter decimation. Brought to you by Velocity. The Englishman truly exhibiting one of the best games I've seen in a while, even against a player like Justuszzz, who's been ultra mechanical throughout the duration of this game, never giving up on the pressure at all. But it's not going to be enough tonight. And I like that tenacity from a man like this. It's why you love watching Rocket League, because what they show is what they display, and what Justuszzz has been showing has been great. Game number 1 was his best opportunity yet. Ever since then, when he went just far too aggressive, I would have to say, in comparison to Velocity, who toned it down a little bit more for waiting and biding his time, waiting to see what Justuszzz would do, and then appropriately really responding to what Justuszzz has been playing for. And his defense was probably one of the best factors I've seen here in this case. Justuszzz now with a 100 boost. That's a good shot from Velocity. Pinches it away, causing a major bit of panic there to Justuszzz. And he continues with that. No boost, but he collected a bit of pads here, and that's all he needed. Justuszzz was not able to predict Velocity really just continuing that shot. He gets into the goal right at the kickoff. That's double kickoff goals here. And Velocity, I think he's hoping to really end this game early tonight. Has to be more methodical. Exactly, there, Moderns. The problem with Justuszzz is exactly that. He's being far too hyper aggressive. And look at Velocity, just really biding his time, waiting to see where Justuszzz would mess up. And not too mechanical. He's just playing is equally as good, just matching the pace from Justuszzz. Taking a shot, gonna get a goal. Justuszzz. That's not gonna work this time, it seems. Velocity. Now with the ball and boost. We talked about this before, being a dangerous combo. Might be a flick, but Justuszzz good defense this time. He needs to respond back. He's already gone 2 goals down here, and he knows if he messes up here, I don't think he's going to have much of a hope any more than that, really, of coming back from the side wall. He's still got a flip, hoping to push it right behind, but Velocity clears it down, midfield, open net. I think that might just go wide. I had a hope of it going wide. It looked very awkward. Play enough Rocket and you start predicting where that ball might just bounce here. And Velocity loses the opportunity to really connect any boost. Justuszzz, this is his time. Moment to shine as he gets a shot. Good goal from Justuszzz. The Dutch lad still has not given up here, taking his time. This is the methodical place here for the ground dribble, just like O'Connell back in the day did. And this is why you need to play a bit more safe here, Justuszzz, because you get goals like this. But his aim is a little bit off for his shots. He's becoming a bit too predictable. Exactly. Once you start becoming a high-level Rocket League 1's player, what you need to be doing is exactly that. You need to be the most unpredictable person on the field. Great save. Justuszzz did do a bit of that. He went for the ceiling a lot of times, but ever since the 3rd time he went in, Velocity just had to wait patient in the midfield, because that's where he knew the ball would most likely fall down. That's what made it easy to stop a lot of Justuszz's shots. And up into the air, Velocity. Oh, I just realized I have made a grave mistake as well. Oopsie. That's a good shot, Velocity. Now his game tied. Daring, I have forgotten to save the replays. My apologies. Whoops. I'll do that next time, but it took me a while to get back into the mojo. I'll save it for this one. Justuszzz, 2-2. He's brought this game back in hand. He's evened it out. And it gives Velocity here a bit more of a challenge, because he thought he had this. He's still on point for a match point, but that doesn't mean that the pressure is alleviated. He still needs this game, and I think he misses on that open net. Justuszzz, good save, bumped him a little bit, veered him a little bit off course there. Velocity now has to be a bit more creative with how he can tackle the challenge of Justuszzz here. As he goes for another shot, blocked once more, low boost. He's hoping to play a bit more creative. That's a good save coming in from Justuszzz. But equally so, just from Velocity as well. Very creative low boost flip reset shot of Justuszzz. Oh my god, Justuszzz! That was lethal from Justuszzz. He gets a flip reset, caught a little bit awkward behind him, and then he used it to get a wave dash, cuts it in, knife, sharp, smooth like butter, and causing the ankles of Velocity to crack right there. That's a goal in lead, in favor for Justuszzz, as he's now having to finally bring this game back in favor. That's a bit of an awkward misplay, mechanical error, shall we say, from Justuszzz here. Velocity taking his time, hoping to get another shot. He's gonna go for the ground. He fakes it nicely. Fake for fake. Velocity was gonna get his revenge from Justusz's previous goal and said, if you can fake it, I could do it too. Double it to the next one. Back up to a tie, 3-3. This is one of the closest games we've seen between these two. And it's a game I will more than likely enjoy because Justuszzz just about misses the opportunity for another kickoff goal. Another 50 from Velocity. No boost. He's desperate to remove any pressure that could be coming in from Justuszzz, especially Velocity. Another great save. Clears it down backboard. And now another mechanical goal. It's probably inbound. We're going for a simple flick here, but just to shows why his defense has leveled up in this game. Oh, a bit of too much of a hard touch. Velocity scrambling really right to get back here. Another good save. Justuszzz, no boost. That's an open net, but Velocity hoping to really keep this possession close. Air dribble bump. It's going to be that mission failed from Velocity. He hoped to make an obstruction in the path of Justusz's open net shot, but it's Justuszzz more so once again. Another great goal, and that goes in the back of the net. Justuszzz, great shot. This has been amazing to watch between these two. Flip reset shot from Justuszzz. Oh, that's a fake and a half! Velocity! How do you stop a shot like that? A flip reset caught there early, and then he still cuts you around. This is the methodical plays we've been wanting to see, especially from Justuszzz. We know what he's capable of, and he's capable of great things. And his capabilities truly showing themselves now as it goes in to the net once more. He's taking that 2-goal buffer. He's got an opportunity to truly bring this game back for himself. If it's possible, he's going to have to do it right here, right now. Justuszzz. He's going to have to end it. A pogo. Maybe a double pogo. He's trying to be like Dark, but it's going to be blocked by Velocity. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to lie. If you could pull off a double pogo, I might just call you the next Dark. Great shot from Justuszzz. An opportunity was so close, but sadly, I think the ball was too far away from him really to prioritize any control there. He looked a little bit desperate to try and bring that ball right back into his handle. And now he's going to have to defend another flick attempt. Velocity bumping him away, but nonetheless, Justuszzz just biding his time, playing patiently in defense and stopping a lot of these shots from coming in. 5-4 still remains between these two. Another great opportunity. He loses it. Justuszzz. He's not giving up like we said. And this is exactly the kind of tenacity we like to see. Justuszzz. A bit too much of an early opportunity to go for a shot. Velocity just had to wait patiently in his own side of the half here. Up into the air. Justuszzz. This one might just be a goal. Another great 50 from Justuszzz. Great shot. Great goal once more. He is an indomitable spirit. Looks like he will not be beaten tonight. There, Justuszzz. He's got the game in hand. 6-4. I don't know why the scoreboard is not working for some reason. That's a great game. GG's. Well, GG's. And we move on to Champions Field for the grand finale between these two titans of tonight. But it won't just be over, guys, because it's Kiriko coming straight after this hour, where he will be facing off whoever is the winner between these two. In the meantime, Justuszzz controlling the flow of the ball. Up to the side wall and into the air. Flip reset. He gets it and he gets the goal! Justuszzz! Mechanical plays, and it goes to show why a player like this deserves to be on a platform like tonight. That's a great goal. First shot. He's raising the confidence, and not only that, but also the standards required to play on a show match like this here. Great goal. Another great 50. Justuszzz. Now, Still keeping up the challenge. Velocity seems to have been silenced a little bit there after that, but I don't think it's going to be for too long before we do see a response back from Velocity. A bump there, the ball floating down. That's an open net. The first 30 seconds is all Velocity needed to bring it back in his favor. 4-3. Great shot. Back to his defensive pressure before, exactly. If he doesn't, it's all over. They're kind of, both of them are switching between playstyles between each other, it seems. One player will one time do what the other one is doing, and it's vice versa. In this case, is Justuszzz immediately with another goal, outplaying Velocity, even though he had the more boost advantage than him. And nonetheless, the goal goes in his favor. What a shot. Overall, though, Justuszzz already taking the lead. Have to see if it's something that he was going to be able to pop off from. Justuszzz, a demo attempt here, possibly. Never mind. Misses it. Velocity still keeping away. The prey was being hunted, but now the rules have been switched on its head. But Justuszzz misses an open net. That is not a shot you should be missing, but Justuszzz follows it up equally as nicely. Stopped that shot and reads that play. He knew he had time. He looked behind him just for confirmation of his space that he's allotted himself here versus Velocity, and suddenly now he's coming back 3-1. Good 50 between these two. Justuszzz losing the initial kickoff, but running right back with a flip reset, taking his time. This is the Justuszzz I wanted to see. Bring the mechanics all you want, but you need to be getting goals just like that, taking his time, being a bit more methodical in top left bins to really certify your win here. Velocity is, it looks like he's slowly losing his mojo in this show match, as the first two wins were quite the dominant output here from him, and suddenly now it's Justuszzz who's turned the tables in his favor. Slow beat. I think he was aiming for a Psycho, which would have been amazing to see. I've only seen historically 2 Psycho attempted on my show matches, me specifically, not just on this channel. Not one of them has been close to going in. Sorry, apologies. One has been close to going in. That's about it. And up into the air. Velocity. Flip reset. I think he's taking his time here. Oh, Justuszzz, great save. It's going to be a desperate attempt from Velocity to make it back in time. So Justuszzz is not making any mistakes now. He knows he has the game advantage. He knows he has nothing to lose here with a 3-goal buffer like this. He just has to wait for Velocity to make more mistakes, and it seems he's doing exactly that. Up into the air once more. Velocity. He's not going to be able to save that with no boost in the tank. That's Justuszzz with another goal. 5-1. He extends that lead. Basic reset shots, exactly. Once you have one flip reset, I think it's more useful than a double flip reset sometimes. Especially if you're so close to the ground, you're able to do what Velocity was doing, really, that Justuszzz is now starting to take inspiration from, and just take it to the ground or fake it completely. That's going to be a slow save. Velocity. He did pop that ball away behind him, but it wasn't enough to really stop that ball from losing possession from Justuszzz. Sealing shot. This is looking like a goal, and I knew it. Yeah, you know the energy there is exactly the one that will give you a goal like this. Taking a midfield boost up into the air. Justuszzz gets a reverse dash, and he collects that flip reset from the ceiling to keep going that goal. Now he's so fast, mechanical. Justuszzz slowly turning into my more favorite player. Velocity was quite literally at the standstill, top of the platform here. For me personally, but suddenly it's now Justuszzz to start to do what Velocity was doing, and he's turned this game on its head. Velocity, good goal though, low boost, and this is the one time where you cannot lose that opportunity. He prioritized a possible bump. He made it look like that, but he faked it, getting a flip off the side wall and then pushing himself into position, using whatever he had in the tank there to get a goal as well at the same time. 6-2. Velocity knows that Justuszzz is now still taking his time, so Justuszzz really is allowed to make a good couple of mistakes. He's got 2 minutes left here. That's a great flip reset. What a shot from Justuszzz. Never mind. He's looking to get goals like this. I think he was attempting a pogo there. Missed the opportunity. Couldn't get that corner bounce. And that flip reset just had enough power to go top right bins. He's aiming for those top right bins, pushing the trash where it belongs here tonight. Justuszzz, I think he's definitely a good upcoming player for a 1v1s if he's doing stuff like this. He needs to really take this playlist seriously, Because I'd love to see Justuszzz in more show matches, similar to this year. He's giving me AJ energy with the methodical mindset of apparently Jack in this case. Velocity, though, is, you know, coming from this very same country. Yeah, you can say the very much same thing for him as well, but Velocity is someone who's prioritized more gameplay, ground game than Justuszzz, who was forced a lot of the time to make that very much plays here. And now suddenly going into the he's right. He feels at home, I have to say. First half of the game. Allowed to go next. Yep, it's an early FF from Justuszzz. Velocity there. And Velocity will be throwing in the towel. The white flag has been raised. And it's a GG's to whoever wins, stands up on top. Who will be crowned champion between Justuszzz and Velocity. The Englishman will be the Dutch. As Velocity, can he bring it back home tonight? That's a good flick attempt. That's a good 50. Rolls down. Left hand side of the net here. First 10 seconds and Velocity gets a goal. Tense moment to start it off. But I think Justuszzz is going to return back with another kickoff. Velocity gives an extra motivation, so it finds the back of the net. 1-1. Good game. As Justuszzz gets a goal for himself. Game's still not over though, guys. Game is still not over. And maybe the dying embers of it. The grand finale. But the night is still young to settle the score between Justuszzz and Velocity. As Justuszzz puts up a filthy goal. Gets the midfield corner boost here. A reset and a furtive touch that goes to the back of the net. It's such an odd angle. But that was absolutely ridiculous. The way Justuszzz was able to get that goal and bypass Velocity's defense there. Spit in the face of Velocity. Who got the first goal, and now he's being rear-ended by Justuszzz here. Oh, Justuszzz loses the opportunity to get that corner boost. Oh my god, Velocity. Lethal flick. It's come right back in the scope of this game. Good shot. Good goal. And it goes in favor for Velocity here as he now ties up the game. It's been only 30 seconds and we've seen 4 goals. Is it bad defense or just even better offense? Who knows, but we're going to see the end of that answer by the next 4 minutes 20 seconds. Justuszzz reverting back to his old playstyle, going for the backboard flip reset shots. Oh my god, that pinch though racked up some speed, but sadly just far too wide to really let that in. Controlled play there from Velocity. Air dribble demo when it finds its mark. Velocity. He attempted the flip reset in that position. He was thinking about it. And then he thought, why not just go for the air dribble bump? And the demo comes that follows up quite nicely. Another great goal from Velocity, but Justuszzz is going to return that message right back to sender. Flip reset shot, going for the pinch. It's blocked by Velocity. Justuszzz, nothing in the tank, desperate to make it back. The bounce works in favor for Velocity. Early jump by Velocity. Oh my god, by Justuszzz. He tried his best to stop that shot, I believe attempting to see where Velocity might be flicking it. But that fake works so many more wonders, and well timed. This is methodical Velocity we've seen in the previous 2 games here, and we're loving the way it's coming down between these two. Velocity lose the kickoff. Justuszzz, earlier though, we talked about that response he might give, but I think he's going to go for a simple air dribble, blocked by Velocity once more. He's depleted tank though, but he's going to use the extra momentum he conspired from the side wall to get the next goal. Velocity, and his mentality has to be, this man must be fighting demons right now, and his demons are not winning as Velocity gets another goal, 5th one, to take a 3-goal buffer against Justuszzz here, 3-5, as Velocity winning under the kickoff. Justuszzz biding his time, hoping to get an early pre-jump. He's not going to be able to do so, just taking his time, hoping to gridlock. He kind of did lock away Velocity from any opportunity to battle him out. Flip reset. That's a good save from Justuszzz, though. Clears it down into the corner. Has to get the corner boost himself as well. That's a good challenge. Ooh, boost over ball. Rookie mistake from Velocity. And it seems it will not go unpunished. Another great shot here, Velocity. I think he was faking going for the corner boost, but he saw that Justuszzz racked up some good speed and immediately challenged him quite nicely. And it seems it didn't work off well for Velocity. Another quick shot. Great flick. Oh my god, Velocity. From those previous 2 goals off the kickoff, this man suddenly comes in and returns dominant in this game mode here, especially in the final game between these two. It's 4-5 now. It's only been 2 minutes past, and we've seen one of the best performances between these two players, and overall one of the better Game 5 performances I've ever seen in a very long time. That's another great goal. Velocity. He's lost kickoff by kickoff by kickoff. Justuszzz. Says it's game 4. Oh, yes, apologies. I would have to fix that. My bad. Yeah, I forgot because we left that previous game early. There we go. I'll fix it off. No, let's go. We fixed the error. Velocity up into the air. Another opportunity for a goal. He's tied up the game now, so all the more pressure against Velocity. If he loses to a reverse sweep, that is utter insanity from especially Justuszzz to be able to do exactly that. Bring upon a reverse sweep, and the first I've seen in a very long time on a personal show match. We've been managed to host. Velocity will not make those dreams come true. That's a good dribble, taking his time, exhibiting some of that ground play we've been wanting to see from Velocity here, and immediately that flick goes from the left side, changing Velocity if I do say so myself. And it's a great goal from the Englishman, as he now goes for another shot to go back to the Musties. I think it might just be time for him to fake off Velocity, because I think he's trying to become a little bit more predictable for Velocities. I think he's slightly got his number once again. Oh, that's a good bump. Good demo attempt there. Velocity, though, will be able to just about slippery as an eel run away from the possible bump in the demo. It's not going to work tonight. Justuszzz. It's a 2-goal loss now. Is this an attempted reverse sweep? It is. Justuszzz was losing 2-0 earlier, and now he's suddenly bringing this game back. Justuszzz. Good 50. A good challenge. A bump there on Velocity. He's got the 100 boost. Open net. Velocity. This is a good change, and it's a change we wanted to see. It seemed like he's lost all hope. It suddenly felt like he couldn't bring this game back. But now all of a sudden, he's not only winning the kickoffs, he's returning dominant in the game as well, early up into the play for the flip reset. Justuszzz will reach him in time to challenge him nicely. And I don't know what Justuszzz was doing. I honest to God have no idea what Justuszzz was doing here. Insane decision to go all the way to your opponent's side to collect some boost. I don't know if he thought that it was game over already. He knew he lost that goal scoring opportunity, but he does lose a goal. 5-4, wins a kickoff. Might be time to do something fancy, maybe, to raise your confidence back. Oh, he missed the opportunity to get the flip reset. Velocity clears it down. Might just be another goal. No zap dash is going to get you back in time. 5-10, Velocity. He heard me say attempted reverse sweep, and suddenly this man just changes everything. And I have to agree with you there, Demarans. This is GG's. It's all over. Justuszzz just couldn't do it against a monster like Velocity tonight. That's a good shot. Oh, so 1 minute 30, 4 goals. I've seen harsher goal leads from your opponents here. Justuszzz, can he do it? He needs to be ice cold. Win the kickoffs once more. Velocity's right behind you. GG caster curse. It might just be a caster curse. Never mind. He outplays him. Pops that ball over Velocity's car. This is a good goal from Justuszzz. 7-10. He's slowly bringing it all over. 1 minute 14 seconds. The gaps might just be enough for Justuszzz to bring it back. Justuszzz, another win on the kickoff. Collects a pad. I think he needs one more if he wants to make it a little bit more lethal here. It's not over. Velocity. He gets that boost. He's got a shot. Justuszzz doesn't come back in time. He gives up. I believe if he tried, he could have, but sometimes you just accept fate. And I think he accepted it long before that he couldn't collect the mid pads there to really stop that shot. Back up to the 4-goal gap. 7-11. Win on the kickoff. The ball bounces quite nicely for Justuszzz, but Velocity right behind him. He got the 100 boost as well in the tank. Justuszzz running right back behind. Collects that corner boost. Now, Velocity up into the air once more. Doomsy dish. Velocity disqualified from the attempt. Justuszzz now with a 100 boost. He's going to go for the midfield. He's got 41 seconds. Still hope riding on the shoulders of Justuszzz. Another great shot, open net. Velocity was not defending the net at all. 36 seconds. He needs 3 goals in 36 seconds. Can Justuszzz do it? 18 goals in 4 minutes. This is incredible. I've seen 20 goals scored in 5-minute games, in a 5-minute game here, which within of itself is very impressive. Velocity has nothing in the tank. It's a pop, but he saves it by pinching it off the post. Ah, my God, what a save from Justuszzz. Immediate pop off. What is happening? Why is Velocity allowing an open net? 9-11. 20 seconds left. There's still some hope. I don't know if Velocity gave up that ball. Oh, a mechanical error. He flipped to the side instead. Forced to watch that ball bounce in the back of his net here. This is 20 goals, and it might just go right past the maximum amount of goals I've ever seen in a show match ever scored. This is a good opportunity, but time is being delayed. Velocity, he's not got a lot left of it. He's going to have to score right here, right now. A low goal scoring opportunity. Velocity with a defense that doesn't allow any more goal to go in. Another open net. Tries to flick. Rotates that dribble into the net. 9-12. And it's going to be your winner. Velocity, the Englishman. He brings it back home. GG's. What a game. Wow.